Welcome to this explainer, everyone. Today, we're diving into an absolutely breathtaking, high-stakes clash, the 2026 World Cup semifinal between England and Argentina. I mean, if you're a football fan, you already know that matches of this sheer magnitude are exactly where legends are forged and, well, dreams are completely shattered. We're going to break down the core match highlights to see exactly how the momentum swung back and forth on that pitch.
So let's jump right into the deep end, capturing the sheer panic of the climax. Imagine the tension when the reigning world champions absolutely refuse to be eliminated. The commentator yelling, "Oh, and England, they're in trouble." Man, you can literally hear the panic in his voice. That single phrase perfectly bottles up the dramatic peak of the match, that agonizing, hold-your-breath moment where the entire tournament just hung in the balance for the English squad. But to really understand how we reached that moment of absolute chaos, we gotta rewind. Part 1. The semifinal stage is set.
We'll be tracing the timeline from the opening kickoff, through the aggressive early chances, into the stunning breakthrough that flipped the stadium's energy, and finally, down to the decisive winner. All right, so Argentina gets the ball rolling, but right out of the gate, neither team was there to play it safe. England's Declan Rice took a short route to immediately have a crack at the goal, and almost instantly, Argentina's Enzo Fernandez answers back, hitting one incredibly well himself. The pace was set to a blistering speed right from the first whistle. It was clear as day, nobody was going to just sit back and let the other guy dictate the rhythm of this semifinal. Moving into our next sequence, Part 2, England strikes first.
The build-up to this opening goal, just a masterclass in attacking synergy. It all starts with step 1. Simone Alvarez executing this beautifully guided touch, completely opening up the play. That seamlessly sets up step 2, where Rodgers finds the space to whip a precision cross right into the danger zone. And boom, step 3, Anthony Gordon is right there, coming in hot to apply a devastating finish. Absolutely textbook.
It was a brilliant illustration of England's tactical execution. The commentary hit the nail on the head. Anthony Gordon, right place, right time. But look, as we all know in football, being in the right place at the right time, it's almost never just luck. It's the result of rigorous positioning and pure game intelligence. That strike completely caught Argentina off guard and handed England a massive, confidence-boosting lead early in the game.
So how do the defending champions respond? Let's get into Part 3, the relentless Argentine onslaught.
Listen, when you need a lifeline, you turn to your legends, right? Lionel Messi instantly dials up the magic. He delivers an absolutely brilliant ball, literally threading the needle through the entire English defense. I mean, this shot had goal written all over it, but out of nowhere, it's met with an equally sensational save from Jordan Pickford. It was this titanic clash of individual brilliance right there at the goal line.
But the onslaught did not stop there. Messi was basically orchestrating the whole shebang. He drops another cross absolutely on the money, finding Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul connects, it's a fantastic effort, and then smash. He agonizingly hits the post. You could literally feel the collective gasp of the stadium. Argentina was knocking on the door, and they were using sledgehammers.
The chaos just kept mounting. The English defense was scrambling everywhere to plug the gaps as Argentina attacked in wave after wave. Gonzalez threads a pass to Fernandez, who pushes aggressively from a fair way out, driving straight into the heart of the penalty area. The pressure was totally suffocating. England's tactical discipline was being tested to its absolute limits.
And then, in a breathless sequence right after that, the Argentine midfield just kept the pedal to the metal. Alexis McAllister steps up and strikes an absolute beauty of a shot. It was perfectly on target, unstoppable trajectory, until, unbelievably, it rattles the post again. That is twice the woodwork bailed England out. At that point, you really have to wonder, how long can a defense bend before it finally shatters under that kind of relentless assault?
Eventually, something had to give. Part 4, Heartbreak and the Decisive Blow.
The knockout blow arrived when the dam finally burst. Through the sheer heavy weight of their offensive push, Messi found an opening that left England in incredibly deep trouble, and it was Lautaro Martinez who capitalized, breaking clean through the totally exhausted English defense. That strike, it was the dagger. It spelled the ultimate disaster for England's World Cup hopes and capped off an unbelievable comeback for the South American giants. When the dust finally settled, we were left looking at two vastly different realities. On one side, absolute heartbreak for an English squad that played out of their minds, but still goes out on the semifinal stage. And on the other side, a triumphant survival for Argentina. The world champions proved their resilience, and they are officially heading to the 2026 final.
So Argentina survived a phenomenal English onslaught to book their ticket to the ultimate stage against Spain. But after expending so much energy, both physically and emotionally, in this dramatic 2-1 victory, it leaves us with one massive question to ponder. Do they have enough magic left in the tank to conquer Spain and successfully defend their crown on Sunday? Think about the sheer physical toll of this match as we look ahead to the final. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you next time as we keep breaking down the most fascinating moments in sports and beyond.